Okay, I've done a number of videos. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, and I've done a number of videos for my hypothetical my who and my wedding scenario. Time coincident with me moving in with my soulmates, and it's looking like my who may be my Dominique supposed to lie. And I've done a number of hypothetical videos. No, they were hypothetical videos, and then I made them and published them, and they're actual videos and actual publicly published videos. Multi-step bring into actual there. And I've done videos kind of to address different components of the wedding, and I was like, all right, what should I do for the engagement dinner? And this is not something that's new. My sister and I both, when we graduated from high school, had graduation parties. So this is kind of like, if we were to build upon my past experience, this is, say, the foundational block. There might be my high school graduation party. I mean, I also had, my family flew out to Hawaii when I graduated from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. And I graduated from both high school and college within like 1 week. I had commencement for college, my first college degree, and the Associates of Arts and Sciences degree, and then the next week I had a graduation from high school. So it was kind of a wrapped up, but it was mostly high school. And then I had family fly out to Hawaii for my so that was an even bigger event. So this is more like the high school graduation, smaller than the Hawaii one. And so I was like, logistics. Well, okay, time, place, who, and what's the format, I guess. So time, sometimes my mom can get hungry really early, so maybe in the who and then the what. All right, what are we gonna eat? Do maybe like 4 p.m. Right, so it'd be day 0 if the proposal doesn't happen before 4 p.m. or no, yeah, if the people don't arrive before 4 p.m. or something like that, for the 4-day, 3-night moving scenario. So thinking this through. So then, because we have to have the proposal and there's a curfew of the groom and need to be in the house by 4 p.m. Or unless we can propose later, but no, we're trying to keep it streamlined. Okay, so start time of 4 p.m. And that's like the food, we order the food to arrive by 4 p.m. And I'm going with Pagliacci Pizza, founded in Seattle, 1979. I'm a Seattle child, so it's a local chain in that sense. And there's a location that way that we get takeout from. So, that, and filming in this in City of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, Plant Earth, the original. So that's the food. The time, start time of 4 p.m. So, however, that gets into the format of the engagement dinner would be invite family, and if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But especially if there are people arriving to help me move and arriving for the wedding, do a kind of rolling format, if that makes sense, for the engagement dinner. Like, if it's day 1, well, so let's say day 1, and some people are arriving and everybody arrives by like the morning of day 2 or something like that, then we might have people rolling in, so to speak, throughout the afternoon and evening to help move and to help with the wedding and be in the wedding and that kind of stuff. And if that's the case, then a start time really means a start time, because we might order the first batch of pizzas and there might be like 6 or 7 of us here. And then might order another batch of pizzas at like 6 o'clock and there might be like 20 of us or 30 of us here. Right, so that kind of a thing. Taking into account the spontaneity of the event, and my mom and my dad, and I do too, like to eat early. So doing a first wave, so to speak, and then see whoever can come whenever they can come. If they can come, they can. But spacing it out a little bit to account for arrivals or people who can only make it for a certain, if there are people who can only make it for a certain chunk of time, like try to coordinate fresh pizzas. And I do have a tastings video already in my Who and My Wedding playlist from March. It was St. Patrick's Day 2023, the day we had leftover pizza we ordered Pagliacci Pizza the day we buried my grandma Rosemary. I think it was St. Patrick's Day. It was 17 March 2023. So it's the tastings video there. It was leftover Pagliacci pizza that we had delivered. So there's a corresponding tastings video. And then start time. The who is whoever can make it and whoever arrives. The where. Here. This is the dream, my who and my wedding. So here, where I currently reside with my parents. And the goal with this one is, especially if my parents go to Grandma Connie's, maybe my Dominique requests from Dad a dinner table for him and I that can be extended into like Dad does woodworking and like has made tables for people and stuff like that. So maybe Dominique requests one, but it needs to be extendable to accommodate, the 13 children of mine with him, Dominique Sabothlai, my Dominique Sabothlai, my Adam Lang, my Kevin Choboth, and my Zolt Nagy. So my dad, or for whatever reason, they go to visit Grandma Connie, him and my mom kind of thing. So the goal with the engagement dinner is to have at least one meal with my parents kind of thing before they do that. If they do that, if they don't do that, okay, it's still an engagement. It's celebrating the engagement of my Dominique Sabothlai and I, or who may be. So the where is here, where I currently reside, in the dream location for this wedding scenario, in my parents' house. And I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. It's my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm filming this Friday, 5 January 2023. Why? To celebrate the engagement. Who? What? Engagement dinner. When? Where? Why? Yeah. The format is kind of in the format. The format's the big one of a rolling approach. Especially if there are arrivals, like making sure the people who are arriving have food. So it kind of works anyway. And then the what is the Pagliacci pizza. But yeah, so I chose the logistics instead of showing the location of, and I guess that's the YouTube specific. Why didn't I show the location for this, or a hypothetical location? Because I really don't know. Where we'd be eating, right? Like if people are really excited and we're all like really energized and stuff like that, people might eat pizza standing up, talking about, well, let's go look at this, right? Well, we're moving the squirrels or whatever, and Dad might be like, let's go check it out, scope it out now, right? Like it's getting started on stuff. So people might. And especially if it's staggered out, right? Depending on how many people here, maybe the pizza boxes are in the kitchen, maybe the pizza boxes are in the dining room, maybe they're in the family room, I don't know. And so I thought that a logistics video was more appropriate than a setting video, especially since the video I'm thinking about doing for that is a shorts format. So being cognizant of that and being like, logistics are different than the rest of the items of the wedding. So my layering video is different to reflect that. That went into this. Yeah. Anyway, happy day and time of viewing whenever you're viewing this, and happy place of viewing this wherever you're viewing this from.